Hey everyone, welcome to Snow Watch. We're going to have one last look at the charts and wintry conditions tomorrow. I think this is pretty much the end now of this cold spell in terms of snow. It will stay pretty chilly into the weekend and maybe in at times next week. It looks very dry with high pressure becoming really dominant, so I don't think we're going to be able to going to need to update Snow Watch again for the foreseeable future. So yeah, one last look at some wintry conditions for tomorrow. Before I get on with that, just say about the ads. There's links to articles on most pages at gazweather.com. Have a browse through widgets, any articles that you're interested in, just click through. So here's the stock pressure chart for tomorrow. This is the facts chart from the UK Met Office, the human interpretation of models by the forecasters at the UK Met Office. Got high pressure out to the west. We're feeding in this easterly flow across the country. Got a few little weather fronts, one up in the north, and a little convergence line down to the southeast as well, just indicating a little bit of instability coming through. So this is how the GFS is handling things. This is the precipitation type forecast for tomorrow. This is from the weatheroutlook.com. It's 3 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning. We see that we've got these wintry showers down the eastern coast. As we run through the morning, we can see that we do get some snow coming in towards parts of East Anglia, Lincolnshire, South Yorkshire, into the East Midlands as well. That could be enough to produce a little bit of a covering, and that goes down in some central southern parts of England as well. And so it could be enough there to produce a covering of snow, but you're only talking about 1, maybe 2 centimetres at the very most, and on low ground and in town cities, probably just sort of dusting. But a few snow flurries, a few snow showers coming through tomorrow morning, and then things sort of ease back towards rain and sleet later on. It becomes very light and patchy as it pushes in. So by the time you get through to tomorrow evening, just a few snow flurries left across the country, not really doing a great deal. The high resolution Euro 4 from UK Met Office shows those wintry showers into the east at 6 o'clock in the morning. This shows mainly rain, actually. I would suspect there'd probably be more wintriness in those showers than this is showing. Pushes eastwards 3 in the morning, very light and patchy stuff, not really doing much at all. You'd be lucky to get a dusting out of that. And then as we go through into the afternoon, it's all drying up. A little bit of wintry mix perhaps around in some places, but very little going on there. And then finally, the high resolution, that's from Weather Online, by the way. You can find links to Weather Online on the next page. Finally, the high resolution NMM model, WRF. This is from the United States, from the website Meteosat. You can find links to Meteosat on the next page. Again, it's a precipitation type, so as run through tonight, we see those wintry showers down on the east coast. Through the course of tomorrow morning, this is 9 o'clock in the morning, we are pushing inland a little bit, so this is sort of in line with the GFS, really. They are coming in towards parts of Lincolnshire, South Yorkshire, perhaps in towards the East Midlands, possibly some parts being producing very light, patchy sort of wintry type conditions, maybe a dusting of snow in 1 or 2 places, and they just push eastwards then and sort of fade away through the course of the day. Now on Friday we're picking up a very cold and raw easterly wind down in the south, bitterly cold wind that being. You get the idea from that there could be some snow flurries coming through. They won't amount to anything, but there could be some sort of little snow flurries in the wind. Be quite a cloudy, gloomy sort of day, probably in the south on Friday with a bitter cold easterly wind. But that's about all we're looking at right now in terms of snow. Some wintry conditions coming in from the east later tonight and tomorrow morning. Don't think you're going to amount to too much. The outside, it could be a little dusting around in places, a slight covering, but I don't think it'll do a great deal. And then after that, got a bitterly cold easterly wind from the south on Friday with a few snow flurries, but not amounting to too much. After that, high pressure's building in. So I say for this particular spell, this is the final snow watch that we'll be doing for the time being, because there isn't any more snow to come. This could be the final snow watch of the winter, but let's not say that just yet. We've got plenty of time for colder weather through the second half of February. Even into March and April, you can get some quite significant snowfall. So I suspect we'll be updating Snow Watch again before we're done and dusted and on into spring. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.